Hello everyone, welcome back to another breakdown video. We are going to be taking a look at the second of the 9 compositions that I've written. We're going to be looking at Meditation, which is a meditation. There's not really much of a narrative or a program to this piece of music. It's really something that's meant just to relax you as you listen to it, and it's meant to make me relax as a performer, because after the last composition, my hands needed a rest. So this is going to be a pretty relaxed breakdown. There's not going to be too much in terms of story or programmatic elements. So I guess I'll be talking more about the chord structure and stuff like that. So let's get started. Alright, so we have the main motif. This came in my head right after I finished composing the last piece. I can't really say much about what inspired me, it just was there, and it just made me want to go a really simple. And I thought, okay, let's go for a more classical sound instead of the more romantic sound of the last one, right? I tried to channel my inner, like, Beethoven. Nice, powerful, strong consonants, right? So the interval of the fifth in the bass, and then a sixth interval here. Just wanted to, sit next to it. Now the difficulty on this is the bouncing between the fingers. Yes, so the melodies in the pinky, which is my weakest of the fingers on my right hand, right? So I have to try and consciously make that melody more pronounced. And the same can be said in the left hand. So trying to get the pinky there, but also right, so the thumb up here. So I'm just trying to accentuate the root a little bit more. I think it works really nice. And then I thought, okay, we're going up, so why don't we go back down? I love that little bit of suspense, and that just leads straight down, right? The sus4, really nice. So we are in the key of we're in the key of E flat, which is nice because we ended the last piece with E minor. So, and then the second section here. So on the 5 chord, again, a very strong consonant sound that I really wanted. So the previous one was more, I would say, melody focused. This one, I would say, is more, I would say, chord focused, but it's very blocky. It's just, yeah. Like, you could take a nap to this. Right? And then you have I love the that is not a, that's like a sharp 4. Oh, it is a tritone. I I never noticed that. You can see how much thought I put into my music making. I really love melodies that are not on sort of the consonant notes of a chord or of a scale. So that's like the 1, 3, 5. They're pretty strong. I love the 2, 4, 6, and 7. I think that just adds a really lovely flavor. That's a little bit, I wouldn't say dissonant, but it's not fully, it's not too comfortable. It's like on the way to being comfortable. So while we have these really consonant chords, right? That's a 13 chord, A flat 13, sharp 11, omitting the third. It's such a lovely open sound, right? Very, very nice. And I love, it's not dissonant, but actually no, it is. But they're so far apart in terms of the register that it kind of works. And that dissonance just cuts through, and that line just, because you're used to all that consonants, right? That's just going up the scale. And then you have a sus4, which is a little bit, okay, cool. And then you have, it's so sharp, it just comes out and I don't know, that's just the feeling it gives me. I'm just imagining like, you know those singing bowls and they like hit them and it just cuts through all the sound and you're just like, wow, that sort of thing. That's kind of the effect that it has on me, right? And then it returns back to wonderful, right? And then to a 5, and then a 4, and then back to the 1. And then we have it again. One thing that I did notice is I'm not playing the notes very well. You want them, they're playing together. There was sections in this recording where I'm going like, which I don't like. It just sounds a bit sloppy. So I need to work on, I don't know, I forget what the term is, but yeah, playing with the fingers together, right? My piano students would be laughing at me in that I have the same problem that she does, which is great. Oh, this is the canon bit. Well, canon. Right, so we're having the bass line doing a basically repeat of the, right? And that's a bit of a challenge. This is another exercise of, having the more, bringing out those melodic notes, and then at the same time, right? So. It just weaves together really, really well. And when I was composing this, I didn't have a canon in mind. I was just experimenting and seeing what would it sound like if, the left hand kind of echoed what was played in the right hand. There's a little bit of variation in what I play in the left hand, just to keep the harmony together, but that's just very, very little augmentation. Like, oh, this bit. Right, so I kept the left hand going instead of, right? So just slight things like that, just to keep the harmony together. Because of how simple these chords are, these chord changes, I felt like it would be a bit jarring to actively go out of my way to make more complex chords. So I thought, okay, well, let's vary up the rhythm. So, you know, there's a bit more movement in this section. But the chords, you know, are as simple as they get. You have a 4, 5, and then 6, minor 6. To the 1, and then 6, 5, and then back to 1. We have a repeat of the A section. This time, so I took very heavy influence from Chopin's Etude number 3 or 4. It's the one in E major. It's the one that does... Wait, I think I have the music for it over here. I saw that my sister was trying to learn it somewhere here. Where is it? Oh, here it is. It's like... Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Just the chords that he uses in the voice. Oh my goodness. Master of the piano. Master of composition for the piano. But yeah, so I took a lot of inspiration in that pattern. So when we have a repeat of the main melody, so you have that inner voice between the two hands. It's the melody, but also so like that just that layers up so well. Same thing, same melody. And yeah, quite challenging to when you're accenting or bringing forward the melodic notes, and then not so, but also there's the inner voice that goes. So I got to make that second one a lot softer. So, you know. yes, just with a lot of classical piano music. We have the embellishments again for the repeat. And then we get into our C section. Okay, so we've changed time signature. We're in, I think, either 2/4 or 4/4. I think it's 4/4. This section is in 6/8. Quite a Gaelic sounding melody. I really love melodies from Scotland. Melodies of Scotland in general, but there's also a recording by the Ayub sisters. I think I'm pronouncing that incorrect. They are a piano violin duo, and they are Egyptian Scottish. Anyway, they on their debut album they made a pastiche, a compilation, basically like a mashup of all these different melodies from Scotland, and I don't know, I just really enjoy the mode that it's in. I love the lilting sort of feel that they usually have, the 6/8. So I just thought, hey, why not? Let's put it in here. So I think the right hand is playing in duplets. So we have like a 3/2 polyrhythm. So I guess it's like the right hand's still stuck in 4/4, or like in a simple time, and the left hand is in the compound time. So the way that I play it is that I'm not too strict with how mathematically in line everything is. This polyrhythm, this 3/2, gives me that ability of creating a lilt, more of a lilt, a stronger... that sort of thing. That section leads off into... Okay, so then we have a return to the A theme, but it's in 6/8 now instead of 4/4. So very strong sounding. That just goes through again. get the chords mixed up because my left hand hesitates too much, and that drags the tempo down all of a sudden. So we have a repeat of this, the B melody, and it's even more heavily ornamented or embellished. And then that leads into I remember studying the music of Ravel's Pavane. I remember studying the thematic melodic content of that and how he uses and reuses it. Such a simple idea, right? And with enough permutations and manipulation and, you know, skill as a composer, Ravel makes a really interesting piece of music from not that much material, which is something that I wanted to emulate a little bit by not introducing too many new things. I mean, I feel like that was a little bit much in terms of introducing material, but the ending of this meditation is a restatement of, it's just in a different time signature, and gradually slowing. To a stop. How wonderful. Very relaxing to play, very good to play after a long day, or, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, I feel like there wasn't too much to talk about there, other than just, I guess, the handling of thematic material and stuff like that in this. I'm pretty sure that motif shows up later in the teacher composition. So this is kind of like a leitmotif for meditation or reflection. That one right there. So that will come up in a later video, and I'll make that known. But yeah, so I think that's all I really have to say about this piece. Thank you for stopping by and watching me and listening to me ramble on about my own piece of music. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next breakdown video. So